BRC's main approach to doing outreach is meeting the service users where they're at. As a BRC outreach worker, we try to really treat them with respect and dignity as people. If they don't want to talk to us at that time, we don't push anything, but we make sure we take note of that and try to build rapport and keep coming out and engaging these individuals until they feel comfortable sharing their stories with us, and then we can share our services with them.
BRC's approach towards clients is we like to say a hand up and not a handout. But a lot of that is giving tools. So it's helping clients with the tools they need to navigate their world to reach the goals that they set for themselves. I think one of the most important parts about working at BRC is that the goals are the client's goals. They are not our goals.
Meeting the client where they're at.
Yep.
Just, letting them speak their minds before you interact with them. Just hear them out first.
Right. How can we help you to navigate in the society that we have that isn't always built to accommodate or accept? And we do that with radical acceptance and radical non-judgment and just complete, we are going to care for you when other people can't. And we're gonna show you that dignity and respect when other systems won't. And so that means we're gonna work with folks that are gonna be challenging for other people. BRC is gonna be there to be that safety net and catch people with love, with care, with concern, treat folks with dignity and respect, and use all the creativity and competencies we have to help move folks forward.
Well, I grew up very, very well. My mom, her name was Yvette Scott. She raised me very well. She taught me lots of good things, but unfortunately now she's in heaven with the angels, so she watches me every day. And ended up living in an apartment at first, then the rent got too expensive, and then I was put out of the apartment. I was on the street 7 years. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I never thought I would get off the street again. I thought I was gonna die on the street. But BRC gave me hope.
Upon meeting Dumar Scott in Penn Station, my first impression is a very motivated person, very independent despite being mobilely challenged in a wheelchair. So he's just a good guy. Listening to him and what he wants as a person, he didn't want to be in a nursing home. And right off the bat with me, that was one of the things he told me, I don't want to be in a nursing home. And I just didn't want to, you don't want to force that on him. It's his life, his decision.
All Dumar wanted was a place of his own. He wanted a roof over his head. He wanted a door for privacy, a place where his family could freely come and visit him, and a place where he could live independently. Anyone who could go through the challenges and the trauma that Dumar faced after losing his mom was someone that I knew could be successful in a housing situation.
BRC is a true example of things that can and will happen, but you have to apply yourself. You can't be one of those people that go, woe is me and this is that. Because the one thing I would like to tell you is, no matter how bad your day is, it gets better tomorrow.
I think the average person doesn't quite understand what it's like to watch someone move into housing. And so they don't appreciate how many times a year we get to watch people get their keys and move on and get a life back that they deserve. And that's what people don't get to see when they walk down the street. What you see is all of the side effects of the racism and the poverty and the classism. But what we see is when that ends. We see all the individual cases when people move forward. And that's what keeps us going forward.